Hey guys, it's Zap here and welcome back to another Hypixel SkyBlock video. So in today's video we're actually going to be talking about the new item that is found in the floating islands, and that is called the Raider Axe. So the way you actually get this axe is if you come here to the floating islands and you go to the spruce area, you come in this cabin, I guess you'd call it here, and here you'll find the melancholic Viking. You actually have to unlock his shop by putting a magical water bucket here to put out his fire. You throw a fish in the furnace and then you shift with a fish head on. You also right click him with fish, and then that should unlock the Joyful Viking shop. So inside of this shop, the main thing we're looking at here is the Raider Axe. And this axe actually only costs about 130,000 coins, so it's actually really good for what it costs. The damage it does is really good. And it's comparable to an AOTE. If you actually worked on this thing, it would be better than an AOTE, which it's around that price point, I believe. So that's huge for mid-game players, to probably get this instead of that. So I actually just went ahead and bought myself one right before I started recording here. But mainly what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be getting a damage test with, it's not quite maxed out. It's a maxed out on the enchants, and my buddy who's going to be actually testing it does have the wood collection maxed out. But the mob kills are only at 5,300 and the max is at 17,000. I'll explain all that a bit more in a second, but yeah. So as far as the base stats of this weapon go, it does 80 damage, and I believe the base strength is 50 if you didn't have any wood collection. I may be slightly off on that, but I believe I'm right. And yeah, you also get 25 coins per kill from killing monsters, so that's what actually makes this axe really good for grinding. We'll explain that more in the video, but yeah, you can also like max it out by, or give it more damage and strength. First of all, through killing mobs. So for each 500 kills you get with it, you get +1 damage, and that maxes out at 35. Again, my friends here have 5,300 kills on theirs. The other thing you can do is you can add strength to it. You get +1 strength for every 500 wood in your collection. So I only have almost 42,000 in my collection, but my friends do have that collection actually maxed out. So yeah, when they're testing it, you will see that maxed out. But do keep in mind it's not totally maxed out, again, because it doesn't have the fully maxed out kills, so it doesn't have all the extra damage. So yeah, this weapon is actually really good for grinding. Again, it's not going to do as much damage, obviously, as, you know, the top tier swords in the game like Pigman and Midas. It's going to do less damage, but you're going to be able to get it to enough to where it can one-tap zealots, and it's going to be good for grinding, because then with that one-tap zealots, you're also getting extra money. And yeah, like I said, it's just really good for grinding. So now we're actually going to go ahead and take it to the end, and again, I'm going to hand it off to my friend here so he can test it in his full superior, and we're going to get a damage test for you guys. But quickly, before I do that, quick plug, I do have a Discord server if you guys didn't know, and we're trying to get some more members in there. So if you're at all interested, the link is down in the description. I announce all my streams and videos and stuff there, and we do have a couple skyblock features. So yeah, again, link in the description. Let's get into the video. Alright, so we got to the end and we actually did some of the testing in his superior armor, but it actually turned out that because of stuff that I'm not really going to get into it, but in its current state, he's actually doing more damage in strong, and most of you are more likely to have strong than superior anyway, so we're going to do the damage test in the strong armor instead. Alright, so in the strong, he's doing 18.5k, and he does have a crit 3 potion on right now, so that's boosting his damage a little bit. If he didn't have it on, he'd probably be doing about 1,000 damage less. And again, remember, that wasn't even maxed out. So once they get this thing maxed out, it's probably going to be quite a bit more than that even. It's going to do good damage. And yeah, this thing, you got to also keep in mind that this thing only costs 130,000 coins. So at its price point, it's insanely good. And honestly, once I get mine maxed out, I'm probably going to switch to it for my main weapon, except for in situations where I really need the DPS. Like for example, when I'm doing Slayers, then I'll definitely pull out the Pigman for the extra DPS. So yeah, for someone who's mid-game, I would definitely recommend getting this instead of an Aspect of the End, unless you care about the ability a lot, but if you don't, then I would definitely recommend this, because with a little bit of work, this thing can become way better than an Aspect of the End, and it's around the same price point. Plus, you get extra coins from actually killing stuff. So like I said, that's the reason I'm going to be using it personally, is it's just better for grinding in general, because you get those extra coins. But yeah. Alright guys, so that's going to be about it for this video. If you guys did enjoy or find it useful, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. Also join my Discord server if you're interested, link in the description. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go.